It's a beautiful day. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day.
Broome. Where do you start? The Kimberley is one of Australia's gems, and I can never get enough of this beautiful part of WA. Whether it's work or play, it continues to amaze me. It is just stunning. Broome has a lot going on at the moment as well, with plenty of positive stories that are helping this region grow. With over 70 projects across more than 20 countries, global energy company Inpex has been working in Australia for over 3 decades. The Japanese company is well and truly here for the long haul, with projects that will continue for at least another 40 years. And it's their most recent project, Ichthys LNG, that is turning heads around the world. The $40 billion project started operating last year and is one of the world's largest and most complex LNG developments, set to deliver local jobs as well as economic and community benefits for decades to come. The Ichthys gas field is 220 kilometres off the Kimberley coast, and it's here where Inpex discovered the largest hydrocarbon liquids find seen in Australia for more than 50 years. Since 1998, Broome has been a vital logistics hub for Inpex-operated Ichthys LNG, who are now the Port of Broome and Broome International Airport's heliport's biggest customers. The town provides critical supplies and support services for a drilling rig and 2 giant offshore facilities. And it's these strong partnerships formed between Inpex and the town of Broome that have enabled this giant energy development to get where it is today. Ichthys LNG is made up of 2 giant offshore processing facilities and an 890-kilometre gas export pipeline that connects these to an onshore LNG processing facility near Darwin. From a community perspective, the contribution from the oil and gas industry is providing an important local economic boost all year round, supplementing Broome's seasonal tourism income. Around 70 local businesses here in Broome benefit from Inpex, providing logistics support, accommodation and trades, with the oil and gas sector employing hundreds of locals to support its operations. That's not to mention the community partnerships the company have supported to date, injecting tens of thousands of additional dollars into the local Broome community and the Kimberley region. Judadjan Aboriginal community is 170 kilometres from Broome on the Dampier Peninsula and is home to the Bardi and Jawi people. In this remote location, an all-Aboriginal helicopter refuelling team of about 20 locals run an airport, which is a stop-off point for refuelling helicopters taking offshore workers to the Ichthys offshore facilities 450 kilometres north of Broome. This isolated community has created history by becoming Australia's first Aboriginal-owned and operated airport. Inpex struck a partnership with Judadjan in April 2009, and the community has not missed a beat since. The all-Aboriginal local crew delivers a world-class refuelling service, filling up to 24 helicopters a day in quick succession. This community's flawless service record has been achieved despite having no sealed roads, the threat of cyclones for half the year, and a remote location. This partnership really is a feel-good story. The community took out a loan to establish the airport operations back in 2011, borrowing $6 million to make it happen, a loan they repaid in full in 2017. The partnership with Inpex means the local workforce can work close to home and family and participate in cultural responsibilities. And it's not just about the current crew, it's about creating opportunities for their children, with the operations expected to continue for up to another 40 years.
The partnership between Inpex and the community is very important. It brings in income to the families, it brings training to the community. At its peak, when we were doing up to 24 helicopters a day, the boys were high-fiving each other at the end of the day. You can tell that the boys really enjoy what they do. They come to work with a smile on their face every day.
My brother, sister and I, we had a food truck. We started doing smoko runs, but we knew that that wasn't going to pay the bills. So we had to come up with a food-based idea to keep us all floating. When we landed in Broome, we quickly developed a good reputation for selling food out of our food truck. we just didn't have the volume to keep going. We had an idea, which was a drive-through restaurant, but we needed time to iron out the kinks in that idea. My sister, almost dumbfoundedly, walked into the Broome heliport and spoke to an INPEX person directly and suggested that we feed their guys on the way out. I think it was only a matter of a few days before we had a contract where we were feeding workers daily out of that heliport. It was that first year where our business idea really formed and the community started coming in to support it. The INPEX partnership has been massively important to Good Cartel's growth. 4 years ago, we were a little yellow food truck with me, my brother and sister. Today, we employ 29 locals. Without that early relationship, we just wouldn't be where we are today.
It's been 20 years since INPEX started work here in the Kimberley, and they're going to be here for decades to come. There's no underestimating the importance of Ichthys LNG to Broome, the West Australian and Northern Territory communities. And as the company ramps up its peak production and eyes future expansion opportunities in Australia, they look forward to continuing their strong partnerships with Broome and the wider Kimberley community.
It's a beautiful day.
Broome, known across the globe for the famous Cable Beach and its amazing sunsets. A region of many cultures and colours. However, there's so much more to Broome. Broome. It's one of those places that is on everybody's list of places to go. And it goes without saying that this popular Kimberley town offers a lifestyle like no other. It's a pretty cool place to live, to work and to enjoy life. There's a lot going on in and around Broome at the moment as well, so there's no time like the present to set up home in this tropical paradise. And Landcorp are more than happy to lend a helping hand. Wurundjeri Estate is the first community in Broome North, a sustainably designed estate providing a mix of affordable housing. As Broome and the surrounding region continues to grow, Landcorp's Broome North development is helping to ensure land supply is no longer a barrier to future growth and investment. Broome North is just 5 kilometres from Broome's town centre, and being Broome's largest land development, once fully developed, is planned to double the size of the population of Broome. Comprising of a future district shopping centre, 4 schools, a light industrial precinct and 3 residential estates, guaranteeing a long-term supply of affordable housing options.
Landcorp was invited into Broome about 10 years ago to address the needs of the growing population, and we worked very hard with the local community to understand what the priorities are for the area. And we identified the respect for the history and the environmental significance and culture of the site. And we've delivered a community, not just an estate at the moment, that really does respect the environmental significance and provide an affordable housing solution for the growing population of Broome.
In designing Wurundjeri Estate, Landcorp planned to build a community, and the locals have well and truly come to the party in forming a strong neighbourhood bond. A primary school caters for growing families, and events are planned throughout the year, with the local community garden one of the initiatives designed to build social connections.
The community spirit here is amazing. There are so many parks, cycleways, the kids can easily ride their bikes to school, and on the weekend they ride around and play. Throughout the year we have so many great, fantastic events that we put on in collaboration with the Broome North Primary School P&C. It really is a great place to live.
Broome North takes in the light industrial area of Blue Haze, which is fast becoming a new business centre for Broome. Blue Haze is not your usual light industrial area. It's an integral part of Broome North's community, with multiple facilities that complement the lifestyle of the estate. Businesses that work in collaboration for the better of this growing community.
Our Life and Soul Fitness Club came to this area 2012. We were one of the first businesses to open. Our vision was to provide a facility for our community where they can come and train. We've got some great equipment here. It's a fully operated gym, 24/7 access. It's been so well received. The Broome community is right behind us, and it's an awesome place to come and train.
developing Broome North, the plan was to focus on innovation to get the best out of the Northwest's climate. This focus has assisted Wurundjeri Estate in becoming a benchmark in climate-responsive design, achieving National Enviro Development certification in the 4 elements of ecosystems, energy, water and community. A great example of innovation is Landcorp partnering with Horizon Power in the Smart Sun pilot project, developing a package for residents built on providing renewable energy.
The biggest benefit, I guess, is our lower power bills. So all of our main appliances like our pool pump and things like that, we now run during the day to make use of just the sun and the solar panels. And I just find it's just a more effective way with the environment that we've got. It's sunny for most of the year. And so when it came up, we were pretty excited. Basically, we sort of run our whole house differently now. We have a lot of our appliances that we actually may run during the day as opposed to at night. It's really good to see when you're using too much power, you can maybe turn something off. If you're running the TV and you don't need it on, you can turn that off and then it'll just be pulling from the solar as opposed to pulling from the grid. And vice versa, you can start putting power into the grid. We've noticed a huge difference in our power bills. They've more than halved, and so it's been a big difference.
Landcorp's aim for Wurundjeri Estate was to create a community able to adapt to the region's unique climate and minimise impact to the environment. And the Smart Sun partnership with Horizon Power delivers on this vision. As you can see, Landcorp has a good, positive story to tell around its Broome North development. You can sense that this area of Broome is more than just a residential development. It's a growing community that's working together to get the best out of the Broome lifestyle.
It's a beautiful day.
If you're wanting to get amongst the wilderness of the Kimberley, if you're looking for a place to get away from everything, to unplug and reconnect, well, I have found that place and it is just stunning. An hour's drive south of Broome and you are in a world of your own at the sensational Ramada Eco Beach Resort on the Kimberley coast. On April 19, 2000, this area was completely destroyed by Cyclone Rosita, one of the most intense cyclones to hit the Kimberley coast in over 100 years. Rosita took everything in its wake, decimating the resort as it crossed the Kimberley coast. However, in 2009, the very best in ecotourism in the Kimberley came back to life. Cyclone Rosita might have been a setback for the resort, but it also opened up new opportunities to tweak and enhance the level of luxury and the eco-friendly values of Eco Beach. Every villa at Eco Beach has its own special meaning. 25 superbly appointed villas and 30 luxury safari-style eco tents, all within a stone's throw from one of the most beautiful stretches of the Kimberley coast. Eco Beach inspires a focus on relaxation and well-being, where guests can experience the resort's Dragonfly Sanctuary, a place of positivity. In synergy with the surrounding natural environment, the retreat was motivated by co-owner Natalie Kimpton, who sadly passed away in 2006, and is a place of healing, purity and peace, overlooking the Indian Ocean coastline. There's so much to do in and around Eco Beach, from fishing to kayaking, and you can take in an eco tour of the region, or you can do what I like to do best, and that's absolutely nothing at all. And what a place to do it. World-class food with a taste of the Kimberley, cooked by a world-class chef. How good does that look? On the banks of Eco Beach is Jack's Bar and Restaurant, and they are serving up some pretty good food. And if you're looking for somewhere special to tie the knot, can you imagine doing it here? Yep, they've got that covered too. With some of the most amazing locations to host your ceremony and reception, and let's not forget being served delicious Kimberley cuisine by a world-class chef, Eco Beach is happy to take care of everything for that special day. Retreat, resort, rejuvenate. 3 words that sum up Ramada Eco Beach. Add multi-award winning, unique and unforgettable, and of course location, this place is everything and more on the magnificent Kimberley coast. Private, Unique, luxurious are just some of the words that spring to mind. And this charming, intimate property is everything Broome's known for in its very own remarkable way. Welcome to the very impressive Pink Tartar McAlpine House. Located in the old residential area of Broome, the original buildings of McAlpine House were built back in 1910 during the heyday of the pearl shelling industry. And today, this century-old home provides luxurious accommodation in keeping with its old-world charm, combined with absolute elegance. If you're someone that plans your accommodation on reviews from TripAdvisor, you'll notice the many compliments around the resort's unsurpassed personalised service. And they couldn't be more spot on. From the moment you wander into McAlpine House, there's a friendly face to greet you and explain everything you need to know about Broome and how to get the best out of this popular Kimberley town. The resort's decor and furnishings and attention to detail in preserving everything Broome reflect the true colours of the Kimberley and capture the town's sense of place and space and its all-embracing culture. Even though you're within walking distance to Broome's many attractions, it's so very easy to lock yourself away here for days. This award-winning boutique resort has just 8 rooms, blended beautifully with a feel of intimacy and serenity. The former home of Lord McAlpine, this boutique resort's wide open verandas and polished timber floors complement a wonderfully relaxed atmosphere that is the perfect place to completely rejuvenate your soul. In retaining its historical magic, the resort's rooms are all nestled amongst lush tropical gardens and are everything you'd expect and more, from the contemporary expectations of a luxury boutique hotel, catering for guests from all corners of the globe. Just by staying at McAlpine House, you get the impression and feel what it's really like to live here in Broome. If you're after a place to reawaken the spirit, or you just want to relax in peace and quiet, then this oasis in the Kimberley is where you need to be.
It's a beautiful day.
We're just a short stroll from the magnificent Cable Beach. And if you're wanting to spend some time in this beautiful Kimberley town and you're after a self-contained option, then the Pearl of Cable Beach is Broome's finest. Part of the Saltwater Properties portfolio, the Pearl has a superb mix of quality accommodation options, set amongst a tropical hideaway and offering the perfect mix of modern resort living and an outback adventure. With everything Broome on the resort's doorstep, the Pearl's location is just one of the many reasons that once people stay here, they come back for more. At the Pearl, you're spoilt for choice in terms of options about where to make yourself comfortable for your stay, however long that might be. Whether you're a couple looking for a private, relaxing getaway or a family seeking a home away from home, the Pearl has you covered. With accommodation inspired by the exotic pavilion-style homes of Southeast Asia, all purpose-built to fit in with their peaceful, tropical surroundings and relaxed Broome lifestyle. From the luxury of comfortable guest rooms, plus 1, 2 and 3 bedroom villas, the Pearl has everything you need, from designer cooking facilities, entertaining areas and your own private pool. All the accommodation is standalone and private, with the option of cooking up a meal for yourselves or taking a short stroll to nearby restaurants. This is a pretty cool spot to start your day. Brekkie by the pool in the middle of a tropical oasis. It really is pretty special. The Pearl of Cable Beach really does set the benchmark for the finest self-contained accommodation the Kimberley has to offer. Now this is the life, and it's all part of the amazing pampering experience here at the Kimberley Sands Day Spa. If you want to do absolutely nothing at all and are in need of a real good pampering, the Day Spa at the Kimberley Sands Resort and Spa is the place for you. Step into your own piece of paradise and forget about everything else as you're treated to an experience like no other. Broome's premier adults-only boutique resort is just a short stroll from Cable Beach. But when you're staying here, you'll find it's pretty easy to spend your days taking in everything that this fabulous resort has to offer. I'm off for a little more me time. You're spoiled with a choice of stunning accommodation, with all rooms generous in size, reflecting the freedom, space and many colours of Broome. The resort's new La Pearl restaurant is quickly gaining a reputation for excellence in dining. And looking at this magnificent dish in front of me, I can see why. Specialising in quintessential and elegant French cuisine, using quality West Australian produce, visitors to Broome and to the resort can experience some of the finest food in the Kimberley. What a terrific way to finish a fabulous day. Broome pretty much sells itself. It is just stunning up here, so make sure you come on up and have a look. Well, that's it from us for today. Thanks for joining us for our feature on Broome. It's been a lot of fun. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, so make sure you do that too. Until next time, where we'll see you somewhere in WA.
It's a beautiful day.